Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how changing your morning routine can change your entire life. If you have some health goals you're working on, or you know you're just destined to do more in your life and you want to make some change, but you're struggling, then tune in to hear more about how you can start changing your day and in turn change your entire life. And hey guys, if you don't know me, my name's Christina Walsh, and on this channel, I share all things about health and fitness. I absolutely love helping people with their health and fitness goals, and through all the struggles that I went through, now it's my goal and my mission to help other women to change their health and fitness. Soon to hear more about how a simple change in the morning can change your entire day. Hey there, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Talk About It Tuesday. I just finished a workout here. I was listening to some personal development and it really got me thinking about a lot of things. So I figured I would hop right on here while everything was fresh in my head. As I was listening to this personal development this morning, I thought that this was kind of the road I wanted to take today because I have been talking to a lot of people that really want to change their health and wellness. And, because it's the holidays, I think a lot of people are putting it off and they think they should wait till the new year. But the thing with that is, when you're not feeling great, when your health and fitness isn't where you want it, it doesn't just impact one part of your life, it impacts every part of your life. Because when you're not feeling great, it's hard to have the relationships you want with your friends, with your family, your children, your spouse. It's hard to be the type of person you want to be at work. It really impacts every part of your life. Maybe you can't run around with your kids the way you want to. Maybe you're a grandparent and you can't have that relationship with your grandkids that you want because you don't have the energy or you don't feel great. And that can be really hard. So when we talk about our health and fitness, health and wellness, it really does impact every part of our life. But I want to tell you something, and I know that it's not going to be popular. I know some people probably aren't going to like when I say this, and that's okay, because sometimes we have to hear those hard things, and maybe eventually we will realize maybe it's true, but it's hard to hear it at first. But the only way that you can change anything in your life is if you do it. And I know we know that, but we overcomplicate it. You have to make the commitment to yourself, and you have to discipline yourself if you want to make change. And yes, there's always complicated things. People might have medical issues or things going on. Life is busy. We're all busy, and I totally get all that. But the reality is, and I've said this before, until you commit to yourself and you become disciplined and stop making excuses, until you decide to do the things that are hard and step out of your comfort zone, your health and fitness is not going to change. You have to make that commitment, and you have to realize you're important enough to make that commitment. All right, so how can we do that? A lot of research shows that the way we start our day really sets us up to succeed or to fail, pretty much. Because if you wake up with an attitude of, I'm going to take on this day, I'm ready for anything, and you get up and start doing all those things that you set your mind to, it's going to make every decision that you make throughout that day a little bit easier. Once you do one thing that you might not want to do, it'll make it a little bit easier to decide, all right, well, I didn't want to cook that healthy breakfast, but I did. So, well, I guess I should exercise even though I don't want to. It just makes doing the things that you don't want to do a little bit easier. But if you wake up in the morning and you have a sour attitude and you're like, oh, I don't want to do any of this stuff, I'm not going to do it, I don't want to get up, I'm turning my alarm off, then you've already decided how your day is going to go. And really, it's going to be hard to turn that around. So today, I want to talk to you about a morning routine that you can do that might be helpful for you. Now, I don't do this yet, but I was listening, I said, to some personal development, and there was some things they talked about there and some other things that I've been thinking about. And this is something that I do want to start, and I don't believe in waiting, because I don't think there's a great time, but I am Gonna probably wait till after Thanksgiving because I just need to get my head in the space of doing this, because it's gonna involve me waking up earlier in the morning and going to bed earlier at night, because I'm someone who tends to go to bed late. And I do get up early because my daughter gets up early, but she has been sleeping in a little bit more, so I have a little bit more wiggle room now. So for me, I just kind of need to wrap my head around it, and I probably will start right after Thanksgiving. And if some of you like this, then it could be something that we do as a challenge in this group together. Your morning routine sets your day up for success or failure. So if you want to change something in your life, if you want to change your health or anything, you have this one life, you can do anything you want. Maybe you've always wanted to be able to do push-ups or pull-ups and you've never been able to. How you start your day is going to set you up to succeed. So let's look at how we can find success in our day. So there's 4 things that have been found to help people. The most successful people in this world follow most of what I'm going to tell you right now. They're not sleeping in. They're not just, skating through life. They're working on themselves all the time. And if you want to change something, you have to work on yourself and make that change. And that's hard to hear because we just want things to happen in life, but nothing just happens. These 4 things can help make huge success in your life and will start to make everything just a little bit easier if you stick to it. It takes commitment, it takes discipline. But once you decide and commit to it and stick with it, you're gonna see change in all areas of your life. So the first thing is, maybe you're gonna have to set your alarm in the morning for 30 minutes earlier, maybe even an hour earlier, and that might mean you have to go to bed earlier. So you have to figure out how you can fit this into your life. And, maybe you're not gonna do it all at once, but eventually fitting these 4 things in every day is going to make a big change. So the first one is waking up and finding time to practice gratitude. And you will change how you feel if you wake up with an attitude of gratitude. All right. So every morning you're going to wake up and you're going to find something you're grateful for. Maybe it's for your health. Maybe it's for some adversity that you've had in your life that's made you stronger. Maybe it's because, you have eyesight and you can see. Maybe it's for someone in your family. You're thankful and grateful for your children. You're going to write for 5 minutes and maybe at least 3 things that you're grateful. And yes, you're going to write this in a notebook, because when you write it, it becomes more real and you're going to feel that, right? So the first thing is you're going to write for 5 minutes what you're grateful for. Try to come up with at least 3 things and think about those things throughout the day. And also throughout the day, find other things you're grateful for, so the next morning you can write about those. So that's the first thing you're going to do when you wake up in the morning. Second thing, and I don't do this, so this is going to be really hard for me, is meditate. Okay. And it doesn't have to be exactly, just sitting there, it's kind of just sitting with quietness and peace and thinking, maybe even listening to a 5-minute meditation. And, if you've never done this, it's going to be something that you're really going to have to be patient with. I know for me, I have a lot of trouble just sitting and, listening and doing nothing. And when you meditate, it's all about, being at one with yourself, being mindful, and that can be hard. And I admit, I know that's hard for me, but I'm willing to work on it. So finding, maybe a 5-minute meditation that you can listen to, and it really is going to help release stress and anxiety and make your day so much better. Next thing is some type of self-development. I absolutely love Motiversity. It's a YouTube channel, and whenever I listen to that, it always helps me to find some clarity, and I always get something out of it that I can apply into my life, even if it's a small, tiny little thing. Something that you can listen to. There's lots of apps for self-development. There's lots of great channels on YouTube. Finding some small thing that you can listen to in the morning that will feed your brain, right? Not just watching some random TV show in the morning, or, listening to, I don't know, a talk show or something that's going to help work on you. All right. That's the third thing in the morning. And again, this doesn't have to take long. 5 minutes of gratitude, 5 minutes of meditation. a couple of minutes, 5 minutes of self-development. And then the next thing is exercise and nutrition. Now, this will be a little tricky, okay, because maybe when you get up in the morning, it might be hard for you to exercise right away, but maybe you're someone like me who might be able to drop their kid off at school and then come back home and work out real quick before your day gets started. But if you can wake up in the morning, do these things and end with a workout. And again, we say we don't have time. A workout doesn't have to be long. It can be 30 minutes and under. You don't need equipment. You can hop on YouTube and find a quick 25-minute video that you can do. It just got to be something. You could go for a quick jog, go for a walk, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be a lot, right? But fitting in some exercise and being sure that you fuel your body with some good nutrition in the morning, right? Not just running out the door with a cup of coffee, but fueling your body with something that's going to nourish it and give it energy. I know this sounds like a lot, and maybe it's going to take some time to build up, but if you really look at it, this is going to change your life, not just your day, but it's going to change your life. Starting with gratitude, a little bit of meditation, self-development, and exercise and nutrition. And you can fit that all in the morning. Again, maybe the exercise you have to like wiggle around a little bit. Maybe, that's something that you're going to have to figure out where you really can fit it in. But it's so important, for many reasons. Don't do this right now, but I know that this would be something that would be helpful for me because, we all have stuff in our life. It's not just easy for me to get up and, I am a positive person, but, it's not like I just wake up, woo, like everything's awesome. We all have adversities in our life. We all have challenges. We all have things we struggle with, but it's how we react to it and how we decide to show up, even if we have things going on in our life, because everybody does. Nobody's life is perfect, despite what social media might show. It's not true. We all have stuff in our life. So this is something that I am hoping to start. If you stuck around this long and you're still listening to me, that's awesome. If you are looking to change something in your life, you're not happy with the way things are going, you have some goals and, you just know that you, want to do something different, then this can help. So if it's something that maybe you want to try, reach out. Whatever it is, make sure you take time for you. If you are ready to make some change in your life, I'm always here to chat and tell you a little bit more about how I can help you. Always reach out. Even if you had a strategy call, I'm happy to hop on another one with you and give you some direction and clarity. But don't wait. We have this one life, and if there's something you want to change about your health or in your life, now's the time. You don't have to wait till the new year. All right? Just commit to you and be disciplined, and things will begin to change. If you want to hear more about how we could work together, I run a 12-week coaching program where we work on our mindset, our nutrition, and exercise, and we really come up with a customized plan that will work for you. So if you're ready to make some change, don't wait. Now's the time. Click the link below to learn more about my program and set up your coaching call now so we can see if it would be a good fit to work together. And as always, guys, have a great day and live your best life.